Risotto. It sounds fancy, right? But honestly, it's dead simple. This creamy Italian rice dish is pure comfort food. Think warm, cheesy goodness with pops of flavor. It's a hug in a bowl. And the best part? You can totally master it. Don't be intimidated by those fancy chefs on TV. Risotto is all about patience and love. It's about slow cooking and building flavors. And trust me, the result is worth every minute. So, are you ready to dive in? Let's talk ingredients. First up, arborio rice. This special Italian rice is key to that creamy texture. It releases starches slowly, creating magic in the pan. Next, we've got our mushrooms. I love using a mix for earthy depth. Think chestnut, shiitake, and button mushrooms. Yum! Then comes the good stuff: butter, onions, garlic, and white wine. These guys build the flavor base, adding sweetness and a touch of sharpness. We can't forget the stock. Hot vegetable stock is our secret weapon. It's added gradually, creating the creamy texture risotto is known for. Finally, Parmesan cheese. Because what's a creamy dish without a touch of cheesy goodness? Grated Parmesan adds a salty, savory kick that rounds out the flavors beautifully. Remember, quality ingredients equal a tastier risotto. Get your apron on, it's cooking time. First, gently fry chopped onions and garlic in butter until soft. This builds our flavor base. Now add the rice and toast it lightly. This helps the rice absorb the liquid later. Pour in the white wine and let it bubble away. This adds a lovely complexity to the dish. Next, the stock. Add it gradually, one ladle at a time. Stir, stir, stir. This is where the magic happens. As the rice absorbs the stock, it releases its starches, creating that creamy texture. Keep adding stock and stirring until the rice is cooked but still has a slight bite. Now for the stars of the show, the mushrooms. Sauté them separately with butter and garlic until golden brown and delicious. This gives them a lovely concentrated flavor. Once the risotto is almost cooked, stir in the mushrooms and let them mingle with the rice. Almost there. Now it's time to make our risotto extra special. Turn off the heat and add a knob of butter. This is called mantequera in Italian, and it creates a luxurious velvety texture. Next, stir in the grated Parmesan cheese. The cheese will melt into the risotto, adding its salty, cheesy goodness. Now for the taste test. The risotto should be creamy and cooked through, but the rice should still have a slight bite. If it's too thick, add a splash of hot stock or water. Season with salt and pepper to your liking. Remember, tasting is key to getting the flavors just right. See? That wasn't so hard, was it? With a bit of patience and love, you've created a restaurant-quality dish in your own kitchen. Give yourself a pat on the back. Time to plate up and impress. Ladle the creamy risotto into warm bowls. Don't be shy, be generous. Now let's add some finishing touches. A sprinkle of chopped fresh parsley adds a pop of color and freshness. A drizzle of extra virgin olive oil adds richness and depth. For an extra touch of indulgence, shave some Parmesan cheese over the top. This not only looks beautiful, but also adds an extra layer of flavor. And there you have it, a bowl of creamy, comforting, and utterly delicious mushroom risotto. Serve it immediately while it's still hot and the cheese is all melty and gooey. Pair it with a crisp white wine or a light fruity red for the perfect Italian feast. Buon appetito! Now that you've mastered the classic mushroom risotto, let your culinary creativity run wild. Risotto is like a blank canvas, ready for your personal touch. Swap out the mushrooms for other delicious vegetables. Try asparagus, peas, butternut squash, or roasted peppers. The possibilities are endless. For a meaty twist, stir in some cooked chicken, chorizo, or pancetta. Seafood lovers can add shrimp, scallops, or even mussels for a taste of the ocean. And don't forget the cheese. Experiment with different types of cheese like gorgonzola, goat cheese, or even a sharp cheddar. Get adventurous with herbs and spices. Add a pinch of saffron for a beautiful golden hue and a unique flavor. Fresh thyme, rosemary, or sage also work wonders. The key is to have fun and make it your own. So go forth and create your own risotto masterpiece.